All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course, and we're still doing our human emotions detection module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. And yesterday, if you recall, we went over the process of actually initializing our data and visualizing it. We're going to do a quick look over that before I show you the new module that we got into, because we actually finished that module and we started a new one today. So here's everything from yesterday. Remember everything we did. And the last thing we did was to actually resize and rescale our data. So this is the last thing we did here. You can see the resize, rescale layers, configuration, image size. I showed you the configurations already with that. Let me go back up and show you the configurations. That's right there. So everything is done inside the data preparation. Our data is prepped and it is ready to be modeled and trained. So we started that module over here, as you can see. This is everything we did today. We brought over our imports. We brought over all of our previous data from the data preparation. We have a bunch more configurations as we see, things that we haven't done yet and things that we have done already. And this is how it's going to get configured. You see our batch size, image size, learning rate, epics, so on and so forth. And then we have the rest of our data prep information, all of this stuff here. And this is actually the new data that's going to start here. So in this section, we will go over the process of modeling and training our data. We will be building our own model that allows us to pass in imports and images and tells us whether the classification, happy, sad, angry, of the image. In this session, we are going to start with the Lynette model, which we used in the previous model, and then move on to even more complex embedded computer vision modules. This is the code that we are going to use from the previous model. Our Lynette model equals TF caress sequential. This is the entire code here, the entire model. You can see we have our input layers, rescaling, Cove 2D, batch normalization, max pool, dropout. Then we have another Cove 2D, batch normalization, max pooling, flatten, and then we have our dense layers. So this is everything we went over right here. This is how we actually going to run our model here, the Lynette model.summary. Of course, you know, this was the portion that took kind of long because our data is quite large. So we're going to do that overnight and have it ready for you tomorrow. Yeah, this is everything we've done today. So as you can see, this is all the previous information, the data prep. So our data is prepped here, visualized. We saw it visualized yesterday. We saw it labeled yesterday. So today you're actually going to start training it and modeling it. And this is that process we're starting here. So this is the process. We're going to run it overnight to see what we get. And of course, I will have it ready for you tomorrow. But I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.